A very good evening to you. This is an English edition of Dalsan TV, Somalia's top #1 TV station. Let's have a look at some of our top stories. Iranian and Pakistani fishermen appeal conviction for illegal fishing in Somalia. At least 18 Al-Shabaab militants killed in central Somali region. And Galmudug state leader holds diplomatic meeting with EU ambassador to Somalia. Welcome back to this edition of Dalsan TV English News. Now, the United States trained special forces known as Danab conducted an operation in the vicinity of Galmudug region on Sunday, killing at least 18 Al-Shabaab militants. The Somali National Army Commandos unit conducted a successful operation in Budbud area and Galad town in Galgaduud region under Galmudug state, killing 18 Al-Shabaab militants and injuring others on Saturday afternoon. According to officials who spoke to state-owned media, the operation targeted senior Al-Shabaab commanders and the terrorist network was destroyed during the offensive. Deputy Minister of Information of the Federal Government of Somalia, Abdirahman Yusuf Adala, confirmed the success of the operation and emphasized the commitment of the Somali National Army Regional Forces and international partners to eradicating terrorists throughout the country. This operation comes just days before the government plans to launch the second phase of the total war on the group fighters in the southwest and southern parts of the country. The successful operation is a significant milestone in Somalia's ongoing fight against Al-Shabaab and it demonstrates the country's resolve to maintain peace and security. Al-Shabaab has been a persistent threat to Somalia's stability, and the government, with the support of international partners, has been to eradicate the country and bring peace and stability to the country. The success of the operation in Galgaduud region is a significant achievement, and it sends a clear message to the terrorists that their actions will not be tolerated. Somalia's Banadr Regional Court has reopened a case against 36 Iranian and Pakistani fishermen previously convicted of unlicensed fishing. Somalia's Banadr Region Court has reopened a case against 36 Iranian and Pakistani fishermen previously convicted of unlicensed fishing operations. The defendants were apprehended off Hobios coast in the Mudug region and are currently appealing their convictions. Previously, the court fined each defendant $11,000 and ordered a collective payment of $30,000 to the Somali government for compensation of illegally harvested fish. Salah Ali Mohamud, the chairman of the Banadr Regional Court, stated that the case has been reviewed 3 times before a verdict was issued. Mohamud said the verdict reinforces the Somali government's commitment to protect marine resources, fight against illegal fishing, and hold foreign fishermen accountable for violations. The Somali Ministry of Fisheries and Blue Economy has reported an increase in the number of foreign vessels operating illegally in the Somali Exclusive Economic Zone (EEZ) since January 2023. These illicit activities, classified as illegal, unreported, unregulated IUU fishing, have been causing considerable environmental and economic damage to the region for decades. Now, Galmudug state leader, that is Ahmed Kahiye Qorqor, has received a delegation led by Tina Intelman, who is the ambassador of the European Union to Somalia, at the presidential palace of Galmudug state in Dusamareb. Ahmed Abdi Kariye, the president of Galmudug state, received a delegation led by Tina Intelman, the ambassador of the European Union to Somalia, at the presidential palace of Galmudug state in Dusamareb. The meeting, attended by Vice President Ali Dahir Eid and members of the Galmudug cabinet, focused on various topics including the overall situation in the country, the democratic process, economic infrastructure, and the European Union's ongoing project in Galmudug state. In a tweet from the president's official account, Kariye expressed his pleasure in receiving the EU delegation and discussing key issues such as security, democratization, and the EU's investment in developing Galmudug's economic infrastructure. The EU delegation also shared their satisfaction with the meeting outcome, emphasizing the importance of security, stabilization, democratization, and development assistance in Somalia. The EU is one of Somalia's key partners in its efforts to promote peace, security, and economic development. Now, in a bid to improve the country's healthcare system, the Somalia's Ministry of Health has announced plans to regulate several medical sectors, including medicines, medical devices, biologics, herbal medicines, and medicated cosmetics. In a bid to improve the country's healthcare system, Somalia's Ministry of Health has announced plans to regulate several medical sectors, including medicines, medical devices, biologics, herbal medicines, and medicated costumes. The ministry aims to implement registration, permit licenses, quality inspections, and overall control measures by July 20th, 2023. In a statement released on Saturday, the ministry emphasized the importance of ensuring the effectiveness of medical products and fostering confidence among patients and the community regarding the quality of available medicines. By doing so, the ministry hopes to improve overall healthcare outcomes in the country. The assessment utilized by the WHO global benchmarking tool and the results indicated that the regulatory system in Somalia is at maturity level 1, which is the lowest level. The new regulations are expected to provide more effective framework for the regulation of medical products and improve the safety and quality of healthcare products in Somalia. Thank you so much for watching Dalsan TV English News. My name is Abdurazak Ali. Have a lovely evening.